After the victories and compromises of Judges 1, a messenger of the Lord came to Bochim with a serious warning. God reminded Israel that he had brought them out of Egypt and given them the land he promised. He had told them not to make covenants with the people of the land and to tear down their altars. But Israel had not obeyed fully. Because of this, the nations left in the land would become thorns in their sides, and their gods would become traps. The people wept loudly there, which is why the place was called Bochim, meaning weepers. They offered sacrifices, but tears alone were not the same as lasting repentance. Then the chapter looks back and explains something deeply important. While Joshua and the elders who outlived him were alive, Israel served the Lord. They had seen the miracles with their own eyes. They remembered the Jordan crossing, Jericho's fall, and the victories God gave them. But then a lesser-known and heartbreaking sentence appears. Another generation arose who did not know the Lord or the works he had done for Israel. This does not necessarily mean they had never heard God's name. It means they did not truly know him through relationship, memory, and obedience. Somewhere between one generation and the next, truth was no longer passed down with conviction. So Israel began serving the Baals and Ashtoreths, gods worshipped by surrounding nations. They copied the culture around them and abandoned the God who rescued them. This became the repeating cycle of Judges. First, the people turned away from God. Then enemies oppressed them. Then they cried out in distress. Then God raised up a judge, a deliverer, to rescue them. Then there was peace for a time. Then after the judge died, they became even more corrupt again. This cycle is one of the key themes of the whole book of Judges. Another lesser-known detail is that God allowed some nations to remain in the land, not only as judgment, but also as a test. Israel's faith would be revealed by whether they obeyed when pressure and temptation surrounded them. Why does Judges 2 matter today? Because faith can be present in one generation and neglected in the next. Values do not transfer automatically. Truth must be taught, lived, and remembered. Many people assume spiritual decline happens suddenly, but Judges 2 shows it often happens quietly through forgetfulness, distraction, and imitation of whatever culture seems easiest. The chapter is also hopeful. Even when Israel failed repeatedly, God still responded when they cried out. His mercy continued, even in their inconsistency. Judges 2 asks a timeless question. What are we passing to the next generation, memory of God or silence about him? Follow for Judges 3 as we continue through the Bible together, uncovering powerful truths one chapter at a time.